Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. It off from the gun. They stop him right at the 24.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, BYU. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Championship game with a pass. The sure hands. It's Hayes. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another first and 10. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's a first and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Swarm with the pass rush. Sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Close to the tight end. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Brigham Young.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. That's caught. It's Hayes. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And rolls that about. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. On the run, it's Hayes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he released it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and building a diagnosed play blows it up.
And they're able to get him down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And it's BYU in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary.
Clemson 0.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
BYU. Clemson 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Hayes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield.
He's bringing it back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Griffs, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Clemson, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a great throw by this quarterback, but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Handoff running right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quarterback operating an empty set. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Staley. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And is intercepted. He could go. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here we go. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Looking for a man. A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Moves out of the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Powering through the defender. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able...
And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Will not be brought down.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about. But the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. BYU has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. second down. We're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The back's got it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
3rd down and short of this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. It comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Leaning on the run game here late. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. You got momentum at after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. That's caught. It's Hayes. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he throws it deep. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship